Hi everyone and welcome to my English planet. What's up, English lovers? So I was thinking about teaching you some practical everyday English and I immediately thought of How I Met Your Mother. I recently finished watching How I Met Your Mother, and if you ask me, it is one of the greatest sitcoms ever and I really love it. So I've picked around, I guess, 10 to 12 useful, practical, and common phrases. And even though this show might be a bit old, the English you will learn today is not old and they are still used by native speakers. So get ready to take some notes because this lesson is gonna be wait for it, dairy. It's gonna be legendary.
It's gonna be legendary. It's gonna be legendary. And Ted, my boy, it's gonna be wait for it, dairy. Legendary.
In May of 2007, Aunt Lily and Uncle Marshall got married at the historic Van Smoot House in upstate New York.
Wow, it's beautiful, Lily. Yeah, it's just how I always pictured it.
Well, that was a load of crap.
Something that someone says that you think is completely wrong or rubbish. So when we say a load of crap, means like a bunch of lies or something that is completely wrong and untrue. This idiom is common and it's used a lot in TV shows and among people, but you should remember that it is slightly a little rude and impolite. So be careful. Don't use it in formal situations. For example, I bought a $50 online course, but it was a load of crap. The videos were just 5 minutes long and they didn't teach me anything new. My boss said that the company isn't making a lot of money, which is a load of crap because I checked the reports and I'm totally sure that we had the best year last year. So, a bunch of lies, a load of crap.
Robin, I'm not gonna freak myself out. I hate those women who say, "Oh, my wedding has to be perfect." Things go wrong. Sometimes the DJ screws up your playlist.
Freak out. To freak out means to become very anxious, worried, panicked, scared, and emotionally overwhelmed. It can also mean to react in a very extreme or uncontrolled way. And to freak somebody out, to freak myself out, it means to make someone else to feel that way, to feel very bad, uncomfortable, scared, or disturbed. So when she said, I'm not going to freak myself out, she meant that I don't want myself to feel that way. I'm not going to make myself feel that way. For example, I'm trying not to freak out about my job interview tomorrow, but I cannot stop thinking about it. Or please don't jump out and scare me like that. You really freaked me out.
Things go wrong. Sometimes the DJ screws up your playlist.
So, screw up. Screw up means to mess up. When you make a very bad decision, you make a mistake, or you do something very, very stupid. So it is an informal way, a very informal way to say that you damaged something, you ruined something. I completely screwed up my presentation. It was a load of crap and I forgot all my notes. Or, for example, you can say, you'd better not screw up this time.
Okay, we have a bit of a situation. Let's not panic. Let's just find a solution.
We have a bit of a situation. Well, when you have a situation to deal with, it means that you have an important, big, urgent problem and you need to deal with it as soon as possible. But here Ted says that we have a bit of a situation. Well, if you watch this episode, you will understand that this problem is not small at all and it is a very important problem and it is so urgent. But he doesn't want his friend to panic. He doesn't want him to be dramatic. because of that, he's trying to underestimate his problem. And he says, well, we have a bit of a situation. We have a slightly, we have a small problem here and we are going to deal with it. Don't worry, Marshall. It's not a big deal. For example, imagine two friends being lost in an unfamiliar city. And one of them says, well, okay, we have a bit of a situation. My phone just, died and I cannot remember the name of the hotel. It is a very big problem. How are they going to find their way? But she's trying to be calm, relax, and she's trying to, or he is maybe, he is or she is trying to underestimate the problem. So this person says, we have a bit of a situation.
There's a rock star.
Okay, what the hell happened last night?
You really don't remember? Super brain?
So Uncle Marshall and Aunt Lily filled me in.
Hello.
Hi. Who's this?
You called me. Who's this?
It's Ted.
It's Carl from the bar.
And then Carl filled us in. And then Trudy filled us in.
When someone doesn't have enough information about something, you can fill that person in. So to fill someone in, it means you give them some necessary knowledge or details that they are not aware of. It's like updating them. So you give them the details they want. You give them the details that they don't know anything about. So to fill in, he filled us in, or she filled me in. For example, I missed the team meeting this morning. So can you fill me in on what the boss said? So you see, fill me in on what the boss said. Or before you talk to him, let me fill you in on what is going on here. So you see, after fill somebody in, you can use on. So fill somebody in on something. You see, fill somebody in on something. Yes.
Yeah, I guess our relationship had to take a hit so a new one out there could blossom.
Take a hit. Take a hit means to be affected, to be badly affected in some way, in a bad way, like to suffer damage, suffer a bad situation, suffer a loss or a negative impact. So when you say take a hit, it's like being punched in a fight, punching, being punched in a fight, but not in a real fight, in a non-physical situation. So the synonyms are to be damaged, to suffer. For example, my savings took a hit when I had to repair my car. So I had to spend a lot of money, I had to pay a lot of money, and I suffered a lot. So I can use take a hit here. My savings took a hit. Or the company's reputation took a hit after their product was found to be useless and unhelpful. So the company after that was so weak, was harmed, was damaged, and it was not as strong as it was before. So it took a hit.
Yeah, I guess our relationship had to take a hit so a new one out there could blossom.
And the word blossom. Blossom means to grow or develop in a beautiful, successful, or healthy way. It's from the image of a flower opening up. We can use the word blossom as a noun too, like the cherry blossoms are fascinating in Japan, I think. Yeah, in Japan. But here, blossom is a verb and it is used to describe growth in people, in relationship, in situations, in careers, and it is not a noun. So here, Lily meant that the relationship faced something bad, took a hit, but their friends' relationship could blossom.
This is crazy. Victoria is being completely unreasonable about Robin, and my snap sister is gonna back me up. I say again.
Victoria is being completely unreasonable. Well, unreasonable describes a person who doesn't listen to facts or logic. this person is not acting in a logical way. So when someone is being unreasonable, this person is expecting too much or is making unreasonable or unfair choices. So here it means however Victoria is feeling, maybe she's jealous, angry, or however she's feeling is not reasonable and is not logical. Then Marshall says, my snap sister is gonna back me up. Snap sister is a person, is a friend who is as close as your sister. I mean, you're not biologically related, you're not biologically sisters, but you're so close to each other. So this person is just like your sister, is your best friend, and she's going to back you up. She's going to support you. Yes, back me up. When someone backs you up, it means that person supports you, especially in a fight when you're arguing with someone, especially by confirming what they are saying, to say that, yeah, the things that this person is saying right now is completely true and I'm going to back this person up. So imagine I'm saying these sentences to my colleague. So when I tell my parents that I cannot visit them for a holiday, please back me up and tell them how important this group project is.
You met a girl, you liked her, but then you missed your shot, and now you're trying to hook up with your ex-girlfriend to prove to yourself that you don't care.
Robin, you could not be more. What do you mean I missed my shot?
Laura met a guy.
What?
Missing a shot. Well, it has two meanings. First, let's talk about the literal meaning of that. It means to literally miss a shot, like in a soccer game or in a basketball game, when you cannot score a goal or score a point. For example, in yesterday's game, everything was awesome, perfect. He took the final shot, but he missed it, so he couldn't score a goal. The second meaning, which is so common, is used in relationships or opportunities. It means you failed to take advantage of something. For example, in a relationship, you were in love with someone, you were into someone, and you had the chance to go dating, go start dating, to go out together, but you missed it. So you missed your shot. So it means that you had the opening, the opportunity to ask that person out, to make a move, but you didn't, and you missed that opportunity. You don't have it anymore. For example, I really liked him, but I was too nervous to ask for his number. I think I missed my shot.
Ted, suit up! Flight suit up! Hey, penguin suited up!
Law suit up!
Slut up! And suit up! Say suit up, snow suit up, and suit up! Yes! No. Oh, come on!
And finally, suit up. Thanks to this character, Barney Stinson, it is said a lot, and I think it is said at least once in each episode. Well, it is one of the most iconic phrases from How I Met Your Mother, and it means to put on your formal suit. Yes, put on your suit or suit up. For example, guys, we're not going to the bar in jeans and t-shirts. Please go home right now and suit up. Well, that's it, the end of our lesson. I hope it was helpful, useful, and legendary for you. You know how to back me up. Please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I love you all so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye!